Is Jaylen Brown on the move? He helped the Celtics win a championship, earned Finals MVP honors, and now he might be on the trade block? It sounds insane at first glance, but if you take a deeper look into who Jaylen Brown is as a player, what he brings to the table, and what the future holds for him and the Celtics, the story gets a whole lot more complicated. Let's break it all down, from his game, his strengths and weaknesses, to the trade rumors and whether leaving Boston is actually the right move for him. Jaylen Brown was the third overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft, coming out of Cal. He's been a cornerstone of the Celtics since his rookie year, steadily developing into a two-way star. Over the past few seasons, he's made multiple All-Star teams and just played the best basketball of his life during Boston's title run. Brown has always been known for his intelligence and work ethic. Off the court, he's deeply involved in social activism and has even spoken at Harvard. On the court, he's been one of the most explosive wing players in the league. He's only 27 and still improving, which is why this trade talk is so wild.
Let's talk about what Jaylen brings to the game. The basic is an elite scoring ability. Brown averaged 23.0 points per game each of the last 3 seasons. He has a smooth mid-range jumper, explosive transition game, and can finish strong at the rim. He's also dangerous in isolation, using his strength and athleticism to overpower smaller defenders. 2. Defense. Brown has always been a plus defender. With a 6'11" wingspan, he guards multiple positions, fights through screens, and brings physicality to every possession. He's been a key part of Boston's elite defensive identity. 3. And starts ringing is athleticism. Jaylen is a freak athlete. Few wings can match his combination of size, speed, and bounce. Whether it's chasing down blocks, throwing down posters, or gliding coast to coast, he brings highlight potential every night. 4. Mental toughness. He doesn't shy away from the moment. He's hit clutch shots in the playoffs, stepped up when Tatum struggled, and never backs down from big matchups. His Finals MVP performance was built on consistency and composure. 5. Work ethic and character. This might sound off-court, but it matters. Coaches trust him, teammates respect him. He's a leader by example and an incredibly coachable player. That matters in a locker room.
Now, no player is perfect, and Jaylen does have weaknesses that keep him just a tier below the NBA's elite. 1. Ball handling. This is the big one. Jaylen's handle has improved, but it's still loose under pressure. Defenders can force turnovers by crowding him, especially late in games when he tries to create off the dribble. 2. Playmaking/passing. Brown has never averaged more than 3.5 assists in a season. He can score, but he's not a creator for others. His tunnel vision on drives limits Boston's ball movement, especially when teams double Tatum. 3. Three-point shooting. Consistency. While he's capable of hitting threes, Jaylen's shooting percentages can fluctuate. One year, it's 38%, the next, it drops to 33%. He doesn't have a pure stroke, and his off-the-dribble threes are unreliable. 4. Left hand. Defenders know he favors his right hand heavily. He's still uncomfortable going left, which makes him easier to game plan against in the playoffs. If Jaylen wants to hit that next level, here are the stats he should improve. Assist to turnover ratio. He averaged 3.6 assists to 2.9 turnovers in 2023-24. That ratio needs to widen. A 5+ assist average with fewer turnovers would open up his game. 3 PT percent. Settling in around 37% from deep would make him a true 3-level threat. Free throw percent. He's a career 75% shooter from the line. For a star, that needs to be closer to 80 to 85%, especially in crunch time.
This is the hard truth. Even though Jaylen is great, he might not be the right fit. He and Tatum have similar skill sets. Both are scorers. Neither is a true playmaker. And when the offense stalls in the playoffs, the Celtics lack a guy who can settle everything down and orchestrate. Plus, Jaylen's current contract is massive. That's not a reason to trade him alone, but it raises the stakes. Boston has to ask, is he worth superstar money if he's not our #1 option? And lastly, there's value timing. Jaylen's trade value is never going to be higher than it is right now. He's coming off a championship, Finals MVP, and is under contract long-term. If you're going to cash in, this is the moment.
So where would Jaylen Brown thrive? Number 1, Sacramento Kings. They need a wing star next to De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. Jaylen brings scoring and defense. He'd instantly become their go-to perimeter option. Number 2, Utah Jazz. They have young assets and need a proven star. Jaylen becomes their franchise guy. He'd get full offensive freedom and could grow into a leadership role. Number 3, Houston Rockets. They're building a defense-first team around young guards. Jaylen fits that timeline and adds veteran playoff experience. Plus, he pairs well with a pass-first point guard like Fred VanVleet. Number 4, Orlando Magic. One of the best defensive teams in the league, they just need more offense. Brown and Paolo Banchero could be a terrifying duo.
But this is the real question. Is leaving Boston the right move for Jaylen? In some ways, yes. He's spent his entire career in Tatum's shadow. Even when he shines, he doesn't get the spotlight. On a new team, he'd get full freedom to run the show, make mistakes, and fully grow. But there's risk. He's in a winning system, a respected franchise, a fan base that mostly loves him. Leaving that for a team that's rebuilding or struggling, that could backfire. It comes down to what Jaylen wants: legacy, loyalty, or full control over his future. Jaylen Brown is a Finals MVP, two-way beast, and still has room to grow. Whether he stays in Boston or gets traded, he's going to be a major player in the NBA's next era. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Jaylen's not just a trade chip. He's a franchise-level talent. And wherever he ends up, you better believe he's coming to prove something.